What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Casey and we are here on a day 2 of Jeepapalooza. And it's early in the morning. Nobody else is up yet, so I'm kind of being a little bit quiet. But before the day gets going, I wanted to take you guys around, and as people are starting to stage their vehicles to go out on runs today, I thought we'd do a little walk around and check out some of the rigs that are coming through and waiting to go out, and take a look at some Jeep mods. If you guys don't know what Jeepapalooza is, it's a fundraiser that's put on every year here on Vancouver Island in Comox, British Columbia, and it's raising money for the BC Cancer Foundation. And this year is probably the biggest, craziest year of Jeepapalooza that I have seen so far. There's like 300 rigs here, there's 600 attendees, and I believe last night, if I heard correctly, the cumulative total of all the Jeepapaloozas doing fundraising over the years has gotten really close or crossed over $200,000, which is crazy. So as I mentioned before, this is day 2. On day 1, I just kind of went out and did some scouting. We've got my Jeep here, Chris and Faye are with us, and we'll go say hello in a minute. But Mike from Metal Cloak came all the way up here from California to hang out with us. And we've got some of our other friends here. If you guys remember, Jack and Heather from the Rubicon trip, as well as Gretchen's here from the Rubicon trip. And just so many other of you guys that watch the videos have come up and said hi. And I was talking to everybody yesterday, hanging out with Mike with his Metal Cloak booth in the vendor area. It was super fun. But yesterday I spent some time scouting some new trails and looking for some areas on the north end of the island that I can get to and go camping at in the rough weather when there's no people out and it's raining or snowing and all that kind of stuff. So it was really fun. We found some caves. We got into a little bit of trouble trying to get up a mountain that had a bunch of washouts on it. Super fun, and just kind of showed Mike a little bit of island exploring. And today I'm going to be going out on a run that's led by Heather, and she's going to do an overland run. So we're not going to be doing any like hardcore off-roading, but I thought it'd be a fun experience to go hang out with some other people and talk about overland stuff. We'll do a little walk around here. I'll show you just what's going on at Jeepapalooza. Everybody's going to be getting up in a few minutes. It's 7 a.m. The first runs start to line up at 8 o'clock. I've had a lot of people come up and talk to me as well, saying it would be great to see what other people are doing on their vehicles and what mods they're installing. And it's obviously really hard for me to install every single Jeep mod on my Jeeps, despite me trying my best. So, oh, and it looks like I've been ducked again. I've got a few of these collecting up, and I've got my wife and daughter with us. So Maddie is collecting up duck. We're doing the over glamping thing, the big time over glamping. This year went a little overboard, but you know, the family makes time to come up and hang out with me, so we rented this 45-foot trailer. Here's a little clip of the inside. I've never been in anything like this before. It's absolutely bonkers. Trailer like this, yeah. And I don't know if you guys remember, Kane, we ran Fins and Things last year at Moab with the Demonator. So, look at this. So this is Kane's rig. So you have a few upgrades since our last outing.
Yeah, last year. Well,
tell us what happened first.
Okay, for the second time, I broke the front axle.
I hate it when that happens. So I see you have 8 lugs on your axles now.
Yeah, that's an 80 and a 60 in the front.
Yeah. That is a stout looking axle housing.
I had to change a lot of things.
So you guys, so what we're talking about here is Kane had to replace his front and rear axles. But when you do, you go up to an 8 bolt pattern. So you had to get new wheels. And these are the Icon?
It's a DOT approved rim. So it's a solid rim, but these little studs here, bolts that go in here, they pinch against the rubber. So it's like a bead lock.
Yeah.
But it's legal.
Because it's not a 2-piece wheel.
It's not a 2-piece wheel.
Yeah. So if you guys see all these little studs that go around here, they basically go right through the rim on the other side of the tire wall, and then they hold the tire wall in so it can't move on the wheel. Oh yeah. You got the whole long arm going on over there. Yeah. So
I went from the mid arms,
the
Alpine Terraflex, where they're bolt on. This you have to weld onto the frame, but it gives you better clearance.
Smoother ride.
Smoother ride. The Rubicon.
You guys did the Rubicon?
Yeah, we did the Rubicon.
Yeah. Did you have the new axles when you did the Rubicon?
No, that was last year, last fall.
Right, yeah.
So this fall we're planning to do a Telluride down to Montana.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do Wyoming. Oh, look at all the ducks I got.
Yeah. Holy, everybody's getting ducked around here. Huh?
This is my angry duck. He's got a cigar. When I was a truck driver, this is what we would put on the Peterbilt on the hood for a hood ornament. See, like a little cigar.
Oh man.
Or a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's your version of ducks.
$50.
Well, your rig's looking awesome, Kane. I
you.
gotta say, it's a machine and a half. Holy
All I have
moly.
to do now is talk the wife into doing the motor.
There you go. You need that demon swap.
Yes. Yeah.
Go for, or there you go. I don't know if you want your phone number on the internet, but if you guys want to buy Kane's trailer or send him a text message about how much you love his Jeep,
yeah,
there you go, right there.
And everything's going with it. So when I start building a new build, I start with just the trailer, and then it's got the 360 hitch.
Oh, the off-road hitch. Yeah.
The off-road hitch.
Yeah.
This thing. So, people, if you're gonna do some hunting, it goes like this, so it slides in there. Of course, it's good and tight, but it slides in there.
It goes up, down, and rotates.
It goes up, down, sideways.
Well, I'll let you get back to your breakfast. I'm gonna say hello to some more people and check out some more rigs. Thanks, Kane, for the. I know it's always a pleasure to see you out here at Jeepapalooza and catch you occasionally at other events. And then here's Mike's rig. But I'm not going to show you Mike's rig right now because there's so much going on that I'm going to do a dedicated walk around with his new two-door build. Now, if you guys watched the Rubicon series, you may have remembered that Mike had a two-door TJ that he almost drowned, and he's now built up a new JL. So we'll do a full walk around. So make sure you guys are subscribed for that upcoming video because we're going to go camping here on the island after this event. And Mike's going to get it all set up, and I'll go whole top to bottom because Mike's got some of the new and latest Metal Cloak products on here, obviously being a rep for Metal Cloak. Here's Mike now. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
Welcome to BC. How's things so far?
Excellent.
Just get you as you wake up. This is my best, get everybody in their raw, natural, pre-coffee state. I made a point of getting up early today because I wanted to do this.
Yeah, this is late
go walk around.
Good.
Good. Yeah, well, we appreciate you coming up here and Metal Cloak showing support for our little Canadian off-road fundraiser event. It is. It's going to be a good one. And Gretchen's here.
Howdy.
With Charlie the dog.
Yeah.
The morning fire.
Yeah.
So Gretchen has, there's a peg. Gretchen has the off-grid trailer. I don't know if you guys remember this. It's the Expedition 2.0?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah. We borrowed one of these for a little while, a year and a half ago. Actually, 2 years ago now. Took it all through Oregon and test drove it. And Gretchen owns one. And it comes out to events and stuff like this. Towed behind, truck. No other fancy names for the Snazzleberry Gladiator. And you've got the top oak tent on here.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
How's that been for you?
It's been good. I need to get more nights in it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be taking it out after this event here.
Yeah, because we're going out to a favorite spot of mine, Pacino Bay.
Yeah.
On the west coast of the island.
My truck got a little hat now. It's all right.
It's a good alternative when you don't want to, bring the whole trailer, and it's either like a lot of like FSR or technical trail, and
Yeah.
got an option on top.
Yeah, and I mean, I rocked the swag for a long time, and I could go back to the swag, but
now you got a rooftop tent.
It's like pretty nice. I remember I went out with when I went out with you and Sean, and it was like cold. We were sleeping on the snow, and you guys set up in like 10 seconds, and then I had to like roll out my the canvas when it gets cold. It like doesn't want to move very well, and it was just.
So for all of you guys, I know we have this conversation, rooftop tents, ground tents all the time. Like these are the little things why rooftop tents mean different things to different people depending on where you're going and what kind of conditions you're camping in and how often you're going out, how cold or wet it is, whether you're in the snow. ground tents are great in, you know, a nice warm deserty climate, but when you got to set up on snow or mud or a riverbed, or you've been wheeling all day and it's pitch black out because it gets dark here early, it's nice to be able to just pop your tent and away you go. But a lot of people asked you how you thought or what you thought of the Top Oak tent when we went out and it poured rain and I got flooded. So
it was shocking how well it held up. There was a real small amount of water that came in through the zipper, but aside from that, I was nice and toasty and warm.
Less water than I had in my tent with my very expensive roof nest tent.
That was a torture test.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's a worst case scenario.
That was a really...
And it was fine.
Really, I say miserable, but you know, I enjoy camping in the rain, but if you don't have a good experience with good gear, it's a miserable experience. And a lot of you guys were asking about the Top Oak, and we'll set it up at camp when we go on our next portion of our trip, but I don't know if it'll be in this video. But so this is the tent that I reviewed back in February. I think this tent is $12.99 or $13.99 US, and it's almost identical in design to some other manufacturers' tents at like 2 to 3 times the cost. And it's pretty much as good in all aspects as the more expensive tents. So that video was, you know, you guys really liked that video. So we might do some more rooftop tent videos coming up soon, but budget tents are almost the same as some of these high-end tents, it seems. Good bang for your buck.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we've got Jack and Heather's EcoDiesel JL here this morning as well. They're actually not camping here because they live in Comox, so they go back and forth at night. It has a few changes since our trip on the Rubicon, but Jack has decided to get into the YouTube game, so go check out Forbidden Off-Road, and he's been doing some off-road and backcountry videos here on Vancouver Island with this insane rig, but it looks like he's got a new set of bead locks on here. I'm not sure what company these are. Maybe you guys can let me know down in the comment, but he's upgraded some bead locks, and I know, I'll see if he's got it on here, but when we stopped at Metal Cloak on the way home from the Rubicon, did a little tour, and Jack, you know, couldn't resist himself and bought some Metal Cloak Gold. So it looks like we've got some upgrades here on the Forbidden Off-Road rig. We've got the Metal Cloak tie rod and drag link coming down here. What else did he buy when he was there? Did he do control arms? Yeah, it looks like we've got some gold control arms under here. So he did a whole game changer setup as well with some control arms. Looking good, but yeah, Forbidden Off-Road rig. They've been all over the place with this as well. All the badges of honor that Heather and Jack have collected, some of them with us. They were down at Easter Jeep Safari this year. I wasn't able to make it down, unfortunately. Look at this rear corner here. That's an owie. Holy moly. Sticker's still on the back though for the EcoDiesel. All right, we'll go see what else we can find. But basically there's rigs and campers and trailers around this entire riding ring. This is normally like a horse riding facility. And everybody's camped all around the outer edge. Look at the color of this. This is, I think, Tuscadero. A Tuscadero. It's almost like a very pink colored Jeep. Morning.
Morning.
That's an epic build, I believe, as well. What do you guys think of that Tuscadero? It's a bold color. But that's kind of the Jeep game, right? Just have bold vehicles, bold rigs, bold builds. Mike and I are gonna go scout out some of the rigs that are queuing up to go on some of the runs. Mike wants to see who's running Metal Cloak. And I want to see if we can find some mods to show you guys, as I was saying earlier, that I don't have installed or maybe I haven't seen in person.
Some tweaks and hacks.
Exactly, and show you guys what's out there and maybe what some other people think of their mods. I saw a couple of racks on Gladiators that I wanted to check out. So basically at Jeepapalooza, everybody comes out of the camping area behind us and they come out and stage. Morning, woo! And they all come out to this area on the outside, line up and stage for their respective runs that they signed up for. So this is where we can capture the most vehicles and do the least amount of walking, because we like to burn fuel, not calories here, right? Well, maybe not Mike. He's a bit more athletic.
Maybe, sometimes.
Hey, there's Steve. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
You want to be on camera? How's the? So
You want to break it?
no, not hold the camera. Hey, so we just found Steve. This is Steve. He's do you have a title for the event?
I'm a director for the event.
Basically, one of the guys organizing and putting on Jeepapalooza every year, and you guys have seen him out wheeling every other Jeepapalooza video. But great event this year. Everything looks super organized. Everything seems to be going well from a spectator perspective, but I'm sure behind the scenes has been crazy.
A little bit of chaos, but you know, nothing that we're not used to.
So, do you have how much fundraising has taken place this year so far? Do you have a?
So I'm not sure the exact totals for what we at, but yesterday we brought in $30,000.
Wow! In 1 year.
Yeah, so that was
amazing.
kind of our total last night.
Yeah.
For the weekend so far.
Yeah.
But we do have donation checks and things like that we haven't gone through yet. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
So, and then at the end, or not at the end, but in a few weeks, every year, are you guys still doing it? A big convoy down to the cancer clinic in Victoria to drop off the check?
Mid-June.
Yeah.
We go down to the cancer clinic by the Royal Jubilee Hospital, and then.
Huge thanks for all the work that you guys and all the volunteers do, because I just see a sea of red shirts out there of people running around making this event happen, and without them and you guys,
no, it's definitely
wouldn't
on
be
the
doing
volunteers, and we could always use more.
Yeah, so you guys, I've seen a lot of you guys out here talking to me, saying that you've seen and heard about Jeepapalooza from the videos. Next year, I want to see more. I want to see more of you guys come up to Vancouver Island, come and check out some of our awesome trails, come and see all this crazy event that we have going on here, and awesome. All right, I won't take any more of your time, Steve. Thanks. We're gonna go walk around some rigs. Okay. It's Team Toyota.
We're gonna need your wristbands, IDs, registration, and insurance.
Can't let too many Toyotas on. I'm gonna make sure they're legit first.
Pretty legit. Someone's got to keep you guys honest.
Well, you did get pulled over for an over bumper. I got to
did.
give you some respect for that. That's a Jeep thing to do for sure.
Yeah.
So Heather's going to be leading us on our Overland adventure run today.
I am.
And we're going to go out and do some touring, see a couple awesome sites, or so I've been told, and do a little Q&A with a few of you guys that are coming along with us and doing some Overland. I want to know about my experiences and the rig and all that. So next year, we want to have like 100 people on the Overland run.
That's right.
Everybody's going to come up and join us. Like JL's Kento trailers. In case you're wondering, that looks like that's probably maximum capacity for a Wrangler. So on the note of the Overland run and kind of scouting some new locations here on Vancouver Island, I am recording everything on my Onyx Off-Road GPS map system. If you guys aren't using Onyx Off-Road already, there's a link down in the description. You can check it out. You can use my discount code if you want as well, if you subscribe, but you can download it for free and get out there and record where you're going. It helps if you forget how to get home, but also helps you if you want to remember where you went and go back there again. Or they have an awesome feature where you can just share it out. There's a little button on the bottom of the app and you can share out your route or your waypoints, your points of interest that you've recorded and stored on the application, and show your friends how to get there if they want to go check out some of these cool places. And I'll actually put a link to a couple sites that I checked out this weekend and stored in my Onyx, and I'll share them with you guys. They'll be down in the description below and pinned comment. But yeah, check out Onyx Off-Road if you're not already. They are in Canada now. They have tons of maps already starting to pop up from map creators here in British Columbia. And you guys downstairs should have been using it for quite a while now already. But yeah, check it out, Onyx Off-Road. Have fun! See ya! CJ crew. What's this yellow called again? I can't remember.
High velocity?
High velocity yellow, that's right. Is it 4xe?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you like the 4xe?
I quite like it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of torque and pow.
More power.
Oh, it's a 24.
Yeah.
You get the new dash, new screen.
You know, we got a lift kit for this thing from Metal Cloak.
Yeah, actually, I've been waiting for it to go on sale. I've been watching the Facebook page because usually you guys have sales fairly regularly.
I got some coupons.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Good
really?
till
And
the end of
10%
the
off
year.
anytime.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. I'll order it today.
Rolling doorless today, eh?
Yeah.
Brave.
I decided,
Let's go.
yesterday got hot in some spots.
Yeah,
there,
man.
So, yeah, decided
Well, I'll tell you, your hoodies probably won't look like that when you get back.
Oh, it's gonna be dusty for sure.
But if you're here early, you're at the front of the pack.
Yeah.
You know, you might stay out of some of the dust if you can.
That's true, actually. Depends on who our leader is.
You don't want to be back there in the line with no doors and no windows.
Yesterday
Sorry, we didn't meet yesterday. Casey.
Dawson.
Nice to meet Dawson.
Nice to meet
yeah,
you.
man.
What do you think of those Moab compressor kits? The one that I got that one last night, eh?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have anything. I'm looking for interesting gear that people are buying and running, so let's see what you got.
I bid on it last night and I ended up getting it.
Okay.
But it's it looks really cool. It's super heavy duty. Like the bag is super heavy.
Easy Flate.
Yeah, easy flate.
Okay.
Easy flate, yeah. But it's a nice.
Oh, slick. That's kind of like the setup you got.
It's got little quick releases.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it's got a hose here for just doing a single tire at a time. But it came with this kit too, where it can do all 4 tires at once.
Yep. So how do you power it? It just hook it right up to the battery?
Yeah, it's got heavy duty cables for the battery.
Yeah,
right?
just like jumpers. Yeah.
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 That's pretty.
That's handy for moving back and forth.
Yeah.
My issue is I put my onboard air, my Kraken in the Gladiator, and now I have nothing in the Wrangler.
Yeah.
So every time I have to air down and fill up, I got to use somebody else's air up system.
And that's kind of where, because I was like, I was planning on maybe doing onboard air, but I'm like, it's kind of nice having something portable, right? So
it is, yeah.
These newer kits, a lot of them, there's companies are coming out with, they're kind of a set it, forget it. They're just dialing your pressure.
Yeah.
And they work really well.
Hey, buddy.
Eating your sandwich while they're airing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty stoked about it because I bought a
cool
kit on Amazon and it just sucks.
Yeah, well, the problem airing up the large tires is, man, it takes forever. But the other problem is you get a high flow air compressor, you can only put so much CFM through the Schrader valve.
Right.
So you want to air up 4 tires at a time to maximize the compressor's performance.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to have 2 systems working together. Yeah, you got to do math.
Yeah.
Well, Epic did some math and they came up with the Kraken system, and I tell you, that's.
I love the Kraken system.
Yeah, it's nice and compact under your seat, all that kind of stuff. But
super cool.
the ARB compressors are pretty expensive. That's the sort of like challenge with that setup. The Kraken's a good value. Like I think it's priced well, but ARB compressors now are like $1,200 Canadian. It's crazy.
Really? Well, how much is a Kraken system?
$400.
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's all the hoses. But what's nice is you get the wiring and everything, right? It's the harness. It's just basically plug and play.
Yeah.
You don't have to mess around. Where some of the other kits that you've seen, you still got to wire your own switches and all that kind of crap. So
yeah, I really like how you have the connections right under your seat.
yeah, it's super slick. Cool. But that, I don't know, I need to get something that's portable that I can move around my Jeeps, because running 3 Krakens and 3 ARBs, it adds up.
You know how that thing goes. Apparently it's like 550 USD.
Yeah.
I paid a bit more for it last night just because it was for cancer, right?
Yeah, whatever.
So I don't mind paying a bit extra, but I think it's probably going to be good value, but we'll see.
We're going to walk around and check out some more rigs.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for showing me your air compressor.
Yeah.
Here, it looks pretty clean for having no doors on here. You guys, did you go out yesterday? Like,
yeah, we went on
the
new trail, the Twister. Yeah, Twister.
How was it? We were just talking about with them. Paul was trying to figure out whether it's going to be too sketchy or not.
There's definitely some carnage.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
Oh, what's your favorite mod on your rig?
Favorite mod on my rig, probably my 37s.
Yeah, you gotta have big tires, right?
Got a pretty good deal on all 4 of them with the rims off of Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, that's where it's at.
Can't beat that.
Yeah,
right?
I bought a lot of parts on Facebook Marketplace over the years.
Same. I'm like addicted, constantly just like scrolling through.
Nice.
Exactly.
Well, there you go. All right, well, you guys have a good day. It's nice meeting you. Yeah, for sure.
Take it easy. It's a
4xEs everywhere. How do you guys like the 4xE?
I love it.
Yeah?
Hey, I need to ask you.
Yeah.
Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Casey.
Yeah.
You are?
Nice to meet you. Yeah. I watch you all the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Love it. This is
Mike.
Mike. Sorry, Mike from Metal Cloak.
Yeah.
He drove up from California to come to Jeepapalooza. How about that?
I came from Victoria.
Yeah, me too.
Did you see the other girl? She came from Germany.
What? Oh, I heard somebody was here from overseas, and they shipped their Jeep.
Her Jeep's just right there. She shipped it to Halifax and then has been in Canada for a year. And then she just Googled like Jeep events.
And found Jeepapalooza.
And found here. Yeah. Okay.
I know Mike was hoping to get the longest distance person to come, and then we heard someone's here from Germany.
Yeah.
Shut me down.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Is she in the black one?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go
She
say
has a
hi.
dog. Yeah. You met your competition, Marissa. What?
Not me.
No.
Came from California, and then we heard somebody was here from Germany.
Very sorry. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You
Welcome.
had a nice travel?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It was only 1,000 miles.
So how did you get? You brought a Jeep here? Which
Yes.
Jeep is yours?
Well, my Jeep is that one.
Yeah.
Um,
So how did you get it here? Because you can't drive here from Germany.
no, I shipped it over from Hamburg to Halifax.
Really?
Yeah.
How long did that take?
2 weeks.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's super.
It's probably
Yeah,
faster than
and
driving.
Me and my dog, so my dog is traveling with me.
Yeah. Hey, morning.
Not in here today, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
But we flew into Montreal, and then we had a rental car, went all the way to Halifax, dropped off the rental car, picked up my car, and
Yeah.
then from there we went to PI, and then we did like
That is
New
quite a road trip.
Brunswick.
And did you drive all the way from Halifax to here?
Yeah.
For those of you guys watching that don't know, Halifax is like basically the equivalent of like New York, East Coast, all the way on the other side, and we're on the West Coast on Vancouver Island. So how many kilometers do you recall how far that drive was?
It was with 55,000.
Yeah.
Now we're for 81,000.
Oh wow.
Because we did make.
Have you been bugged with your license plate yet? Because I feel like you would instantly get pulled. If I put that license plate on my truck, I would get pulled over immediately.
I have not been pulled over yet.
Really?
At all. No. I always I'm waiting for it. but
Yeah.
No, nothing happened so far.
So what year's yours?
2018.
2018. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the last of the JKs.
Yeah, it is actually the final edition.
Oh, this is a final
This is the
edition.
final
Okay.
edition, but
Okay.
I just got the white hardtop covered in black because I wanted a black.
Okay,
But normally
okay.
it would be white. This is like why the Wrangler sign is white, and
Yeah.
it's neither a Sahara nor a Rubicon, right?
I know it kind of looks like a Sahara,
Yes.
but the bumper is definitely different than
Yes,
our bumpers.
yeah,
It's
and
it's thicker.
I always thought about like buying a used car, just going there, buying
Yeah.
a used car, and then we'll figure it out. And
Yeah.
my dad was actually like, yeah, just check out the prices, like about shipping.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's like €2,000.
That's
around,
not
right?
bad,
Like,
honestly,
it depends on,
yeah.
of course, like
Yeah.
the sizing and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's one way, and well.
Yeah. How are you gonna get it back?
I'm driving back to Montreal.
Yeah.
Not all the way to Halifax, but Montreal.
Ship from there?
Yes, ship from there in a container, and then it also takes about like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Now I want to ship one of my Jeeps over to Europe and drive it around and do the opposite.
Yeah.
Well, that's an incredible story, and I appreciate you sharing it and coming to Jeepapalooza from Germany. Like, what do we got on here? Is this a smart cap? Looks like a smart cap. That sounds like a diesel. That must be diesel. Oh, wish I got a chance to talk to them. I don't know if that's a diesel swapped. Mike, I think that one right there was a diesel. Sound like it, eh? All right, we got another group rolling out. Have fun today. Have fun.
Thank you. See you later.
Hopefully. All right, so Jack is leading a run here with the Forbidden Off-Road Eco Diesel. Hey man, I don't want to see any new dents on this thing when you come back, all right?
It might be. You never know, right?
What run are you going on?
We're going on Twister.
Twister?
Yeah.
A new one. I haven't run Twister.
Well, you should.
I'll have to next year. We'll
Yeah.
bring the JK up.
Do it.
Do a little
I want to see that thing.
I don't want any dents like that in the Demonator.
Yeah, do not take a Gladiator on Twister.
No?
Nope.
Well, get a couple of clips on your phone and we'll put them up right now on the thing. And you guys, I already shouted you guys out when you weren't here, but Forbidden Off-Road.
Awesome, man.
Get some more videos.
Yeah, we're going to be filming the whole time. So.
Okay, get a couple of clips and then we'll put them in right after we have this conversation. Have fun, guys. Have fun. Keep track of your dad today, Leo. Don't let him do anything dumb. See ya.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to you as well. Oh, yeah, here's your pic. Have fun today.
We're going home.
Oh, you going? I thought you were going with these guys on Twister. Oh, come on.
Holiday where we're from.
Oh,
so
man.
it's time to go home. We gotta go home and work.
Oh, I hate that.
Yep.
Well, you guys have fun. It was great chatting with you yesterday, and drive safe. I need to ask you about your rack. Is this extrusion Overland's rack?
No, it's not.
Oh, do you know what rack it is?
Up top Overland.
Up top?
Yeah.
It's like the perfect height with your rooftop tent.
It is, isn't
it? It looks perfect.
It worked out well. I had a bigger one before, the bigger cheap soft top one. It goes up a little bit higher than the.
A little too high.
But this one is.
My name's Casey.
I know, man. Arnold.
Nice to meet you, Arnold.
Polly.
Nice to meet you guys.
Oh, you don't want to put on one of these canopies?
That's where I'm torn. Yeah. I'm thinking about, I don't know, that's kind of like, do I do a rack and keep it like level height? Or do I put a canopy on and secure my stuff? It's like the challenge.
You gotta remember, it's much less space there now.
I know,
you gotta crawl in there.
I know. A little bit of everything out here, every flavor of Jeep. How's the event going?
Oh, amazing.
So this is Belinda, one of our other main event organizers. We were talking to Steve earlier, just talking about how great Jeepapalooza is and all the work that everybody, including you guys, put into this every year and how much we appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate you guys coming every year and donating and coming and having fun.
We want more people next year, so I'm trying to get all these guys on camera to show up. I've talked to lots of people that came up this year because they've seen the videos in the past and they've made the road trips up here, so it's always super inspiring to see that, and then you guys put on such an amazing, excellent event to fundraise for cancer research, which is super important. So, what run are you leading today?
I'm not leading.
What are you doing up here in the front then?
Because I have to run and get gas.
Oh, you're doing the gas run. Well, you guys have fun today, and we'll see you back at camp later on. And
sounds good.
Enjoy. Diesel?
Yeah.
You got the diesel in there?
Yeah.
Sounds like it. What camper you got on here?
I got the Park Everywhere.
Park Everywhere. How do you like it?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah, so far it's holding.
Yeah. Well, give it one more day on the trail. We'll see where it's at. I was just checking it out. It looks good up there.
Thank you.
Truck looks nice. Have fun.
Thank you, too.
Park Everywhere. Check those guys out. I haven't heard of them yet. Window in the back, flip up hatch. What do you guys think of that one? You guys heard of Park Everywhere? Seems to be a lot of different toppers with tents popping up all over the place. Everybody's coming up with their own design and differences. There goes the diesel.
So my name's Heather. I'm going to be leading you guys today in my Tacoma. So please don't hold that against me.
How embarrassing.
Okay, thank you. So today's going to be more of like a adventure seeker, kind of a bit of a chill day. There's some beautiful views we're going to get to. There's a little bit of kind of washed out, couple cross stitches, stuff like that, but nothing too crazy today. Today's just going to be like a really kind of fun, scenic kind of day.
All right, guys, it's a little later in the afternoon, about 6 o'clock. We just got back from our trip, the Overland run. It was a lot of fun. Huge thanks to Heather for leading it. Good little trail we ran. We took some newer off-roaders out. Oleg, my friend Oleg, who's here, took his Grand Cherokee out on the run on the trail and got it really stuck. But I'm gonna upload that as like a full recovery video because there's a little bit of carnage, some recovery, some winching. Yeah, his Grand Cherokee is not a Wrangler, so make sure you subscribe because that one's gonna probably come after this one. And yeah, it was a great little trail. Some people, you know, I always lose perspective on people that are new to this hobby, that just bought a Jeep or haven't been off-roading for a little while. Just getting off the pavement and getting on the dirt and going up some steeper elevations, some washouts, some little bit of off-camera stuff, just to familiarize yourself with your rig a little bit. You know, that was, everybody had a blast. We're out for 5 or 6 hours, and it's a super cool part of this event, as well as like any other event, like the Jeep Jamborees and Easter Jeep Safari. Getting out and testing your rig a little bit more with some spotters and some people that know what they're doing, and allowing you to push your limits in sort of a controlled, managed situation. I always forget, like, I've been off-roading so many times and for so long that there's a lot of basic stuff to share with people. And so the Overland run that Heather put on was really great for that. And you know, you guys are seeing some of this footage as I'm talking, us getting out and just showing people how to wheel. So that was huge fun. I'm gonna go cook some dinner, and then we're gonna go check on the kind of wrap up of the event and see just how much fundraising we went on. We talked to Steve and Belinda earlier, who put on the event. Huge thanks to them, and all the red shirt crew members here running around keeping Jeepapalooza going, and the trail guides and everything. Huge thanks to everyone doing that, and hopefully some of you guys can make it out to this next year. I would love to see you guys, and if you see me out here, say hi. And remember guys, we're gonna have a whole recovery video with Oleg and his Grand Cherokee on like stock street tires out on the trail, and we've got Mike's full metal cloak 2-door JL walk around coming up. So if you like these kinds of videos, as well as the reviews and the installs and all that kind of stuff, hit subscribe, leave a like, leave me your questions down below if you want to know anything about the Jeeps or the events, what you thought of doing some of the rig walkarounds and interviews and talking to people here at the event. I thought that was a great way to kind of capture the spirit of what's going on and share some information with about rigs with you guys. All right, my name's Casey. I'll catch you guys in the next video.